Hello, so in this tutorial we are going to be designing this body, but instead of designing it using the extrude method, we are going to design it using the revolve method. So start a new part file, and your unit is going to be in inch, so make sure your unit is in inch. So we are going to come to the sketch and start sketch, and we see how this looks, so that way we can start our sketch on the front plane. Start our first sketch on the front plane, and we are just going to draw a shape like this, something like that. Good. So just draw something like this, and I'll move it over here. Make this a construction line, and all we need to do now is add our dimension. From here to here is 6.5. Move that up. From here to here is 7.75, and from the top to the bottom is 5.75. and we need to find this dimension over here, and the dimension is right here, which is 4.5. I know those numbers are kind of small, and so if you can't see, just follow what I'm doing. So that's 4.5. So we have a fully defined sketch. We are just going to close the sketch off with another line and come to your feature, revolve, and we are revolving about that midpoint, and click OK. Good. So now we have the first part done. Then we just need to draw this second part. So now we can come on the right plane, to this, and sketch normal 2, and we are just going to draw the same thing, something like a half of a T and L, something like this for now, and you can just bring out this line together and make sure this is closed. So I'm just going to mate them together. So we have something like this. So the next thing we want to do is make this point and this horizontal line, I mean the origin point, vertical, add a vertical relation, make this a construction line, and the distance from the bottom to this center line, the distance from the bottom to here is going to be 1.86, and the distance from the center line to the front is going to be 4.5, and this dimension is going to be 0.5, and this dimension from here to here is going to be 3.88, and this dimension from here to the center line is going to be 2.69. So we have a fully defined sketch, and we are just going to close that sketch off again, and I have an extra line there. I'll just delete it, and feature, revolve, and click OK. So now what we need to do is we can start cutting our hole through. So the first one we can cut is this top bore through. So we just come to the hole wizard, and we'll select the counter bore, and select the counter bore. So that can just be a simple let me see, we want this, sorry, I was selecting that one. We want the first one, the counter bore. So now with NC inch, and this can stay at 0, so we just need to add this dimension. The bore through is going to be 3.47, and the bigger bore through is going to be 3.97, and the distance is going to be 0.5, and this is going to be true all. And once we have those information in there, we can come to the positions tab, select this top, and select that origin point. So we'll select that and we have a fully constrained. Then all we do now is just click OK, and we have our buttress. So we're going to do the same thing for this one. So this one, we can just select this face, sketch, number 2, and draw a circle somewhere over here, and select this circle and that outside circle and make them concentric with each other, and add your dimension to this, which is going to be 2. And next we're just going to go to feature, extrude cut, and we want to select up to next. So you only extrude cut into there and click OK. So the next thing we need to do now is draw our hole on the top. So select the top face and sketch, number 2, and we are just going to draw a circle, and we are going to draw another big circle and make that big circle a construction line. And that big circle is going to be that's given the radius, so I'm just going to be 2.69 times 2, so it is going to be 5.38. so that big circle is going to be 5.3, and make the center point of this smaller circle and that circle coincident, and also make that center point of that circle and the origin point vertical. So add a vertical relations to it, and the diameter for this circle is going to be 0.51, and it is right here. So we are going to go down and feature, extrude cut, and up to next, and click OK. So this is eight of this circle, so we'll come to the circular pattern and select the perimeter, select the outside edge, and the feature you want the circular pattern is this circle, and we'll change this number is 8, equal spacing, and click OK. Good. So now we're going to do the same thing over here. Select this face and sketch, number 2, and we are going to draw a big circle. So I'm just going to draw a circle over here. Make this circle and any circular edge, whether the inside or outside, make them concentric, and add your dimension to it, and this is going to be 1.62 times 2, so it's going to be 3.24, and make this circle a construction line. Then draw another circle, which is your smaller circle, and make the center point of that circle and this circle coincident, and also make it so if you can see the center point of this circle, so click the center point of this circle and the center point of that smaller circle and add a vertical relation. And now we can add our dimension to it, which is going to be 0.31, and we go to feature, extrude cut, and we also want to select up to next, so it's only cuts it to the back, and click OK. And next we want to do is circular pattern, the perimeter, select this outside edge, change the number to 6, and the feature is going to be this circle, and we have it revolved 6 times, and we click OK. Good. So we are almost done. The next thing we want to do is just add our fillet, and the first fillet is 0.19, and it goes to this outside edge and this inside edge, and click OK. The second fillet is going to be 0.06, and it goes to this, the second fillet goes to this inside edge, and it is going to be 0.06, and click OK. And the third fillet is going to be 0.13, so it's going to be fillet 0.13, and goes to this edge, not the outside one, the inside one. So I'm going to start that all over. 0.13, this back edge, and this edge, and this edge. Click OK. And there is a chamfer, so there's a chamfer which is 0.015, so we can come to a chamfer 0.015, and it comes to this and that, and we can even do one at the bottom edge, and we can do one at the top edge, and click OK. And we are done with this part, and just save it. So you see how this fillet is actually cut before the hole. It looks like it's giving it that line. What we can do is let me find that hole, not that one, this one, and the first fillet. We can actually drag the first fillet above that, and you see it cleans it up. So that way we have that fillet before we have the hole. So it cleans it up, so that way you don't have that line there. And we can do the same thing for this one too. So this we are going to drag this fillet above this second cut, extrude cut 2. So maybe not, let me click that for this fillet. No, that I grabbed the wrong one. So this fillet, we're going to drag it above that extrude cut 2. So it looks much cleaner this way. So that's what you should do as well. And thank you. And we have one more part, and we're going to design that one. Then we're going to combine this in an assembly. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.